What's that? This price is wrong. Good to see everybody. Looks like I got quite a few people out here already. It's pretty awesome. We got about 5 minutes to go before the raid starts, but I figure I'd just go ahead and get these formalities out of the way. So enjoy my intro.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
All right. Look at everybody, man. There's so many people in here already. That's pretty awesome. Let me see here. I got to make sure my one app is running. I got like a little app. You see all the way in the very top left corner of the screen. For some reason, it's currently saying 0 viewers. So maybe it just needs a minute to figure out what the dealio is, because obviously I'm doing a little bit better than 0 viewers. But anyway, awesome. The bot's working like it's supposed to. I see it saying welcoming everybody to the stream. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's basically like the bot is saying, if you're not you're not already following underneath my stream, make sure you click follow and turn the notifications on. You'll know when I'm streaming. My app's on strike. Is it still saying 0? Wake the heck up, app. Maybe if I stop it and then restart it again. Let me do that. I'll stop it and now restart it. All right. See if that does it. It still says 0, but we'll see. It might be on strike. Nope, it says 30 now. Awesome. So it's got good numbers now. Sweet. Anyway, obviously we got a few more minutes to go before the raid. I actually do have a couple of my subfleets out there already. I know last raid we were talking about, the strategy that worked last raid was basically you were able to sub out everything, remember? That didn't have thermal on it, and then if it had thermal on it, then we would go back in and kill it with rhinos. Well, I got like this super duper awesome rhino fleet now. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually did put a new command in here in my bot. So if I just type exclamation point and then BP builds, all right, BP builds. I guess I got to type it right. BP builds. All right. If I type the BP builds, then you see there's like a few different commands. Where did all my bits go? I don't know what you're talking about. My bits. Yeah, I'm actually not dropping anything right now, so. Yeah, somebody failed in my base. I was down to like in the 170s or something like that. I thought about just going somewhere and try to dump them all, because I don't know. I think it's really annoying, man, when you got people out there that they don't care about metals, right? So they go out and they dump just to make sure they can take metals, right? I think that's silly, because obviously that means you do care about metals, So I thought about just going out there and like just dumping them, dumping them. So anyway, yep. So yeah, so the bot's going to post my builds. So if you're curious about any of my fleets, there it is. I've got them all in the bot. Oh, where did all my boats go? Oh, they're still around. I just none of them are loaded. They're all down here. I just kind of was trying to clean up a little bit. So like this guy right here, I should probably rename it. It's no longer cat specs, right? I'm just going to call this rhinos, okay, because that's what you guys are going to look at in here. Okay, so this fleet right here, I'm going to go ahead and this is Siege Nighthawk. All right, and this right here is going to be Scourge Nighthawk. All right, and now this right here fleet's not actually done yet, but this one is going to be my Deluge Tigers. So all right, let me check my officers too real quick, because I've been trying to do a little bit of house cleaning. So let me go into my hall. I guess I'll go ahead and get my free crew. Looks like the raid start time is happening right now. Let's go ahead and get that free crew See if I can get my lucky bastards for the week. All right. Oh, it's almost as bad. Let's see. Open hall. Officers. So that's 2, 3, 2, 3, and 4, right? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. All right. So fleet captain. There's. Let me see. Look. Why is this thing not dropping down? Oh, because it's busy. All right. I'll go ahead and put that 2. I just got all these officers that I'm not even using. 3, 5. I wonder if there's like a save button on here somewhere. All right. Well, anyway, hopefully that works. I'll go ahead and get out here to the map. Wow, look at all of the targets already. There's so freaking many of them. All right. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, we got, I see a bunch of 80s out here, and I see a bunch of 60s. I guess first thing I'll do is click on this thing right here. So I know the A sets. It's just 3 targets, same as last month, 80, 83, and 86. 5 targets for the B's and C's. I know there's some other targets that should be on the map somewhere that that aren't in any of these tiers. Okay, obviously if I wanted to turn something on here, maybe I'll try again. All right, so now there's the A set, so I've got them like highlighted and stuff. All right, well, cool. And I guess the prize list. Let's go ahead and check out the prize list. All right. Revenge Raid 7. Don't let Kixeye lie to you. Again, like they always do. It's Revenge Raid 7. Alright, so the top prizes are the Punisher, which is basically a Drac Arbalist, like a Drac Crusader, right? And it's got like a lot of nice buffs. It's because it has like the deflection and all that stuff on there. And then we have a new Drac Arbalist Cannon, Railgun. Alright, that's 6 million points. So the top 2 prizes are 18.5 million. I guess here, this is tier 1 down here. Let's see, we got tier 2. Trying to see if anything in here turns me on. So far, not really. I guess there's Siege Battery in there. That's Siege Battery 1, though. These compound panels, just so you know, those are for your defense platforms. All right. That's tier 2, and looks like 3 across the board so far. Depleted uranium shells 3. It's a good one for your defense platforms. Nuclear accelerators, a really nice grab. Countermeasure targeting is a good grab. What else we got in here? We got the Trident missile, which the Trident missile is actually a countermeasure and a missile, but it's a short-range missile. So, but it hits really hard. It hits really, really hard. Apocalypse mortar, definitely need that for your bases these days. Neptune, that's one that I don't have, that I'm probably going to go ahead and try to grab. So that's 9.5 million points. Just because I don't have it. I have pretty much everything else. So, Scrambler Cannon's junk. We got the D5E in here. That's a really nice grab. The Harrier missile, for people who pay attention to the forums, this is the Disruptor missile. This is D52R, right? And that's the one that just got reduced. It says Harrier on there. I thought there was a Disruptor missile, though. I think this still got its build time reduced. But anyway. So, Tier 5 is actually at the top, right? But then there's a Tier 5 on here. That is basically all of the limited blueprints, components. I'm actually going to demonstrate some of these limited components during this raid, just so everybody knows. Because my Harlock Aegis carrier, man, I got some pretty sweet Gales on there. I got the Gale 3s on there. So, what else we got in here? So that's limited. Again, okay, so let me go check out the tokens. Now, the token store, for the longest time, they were saying no tokens. None. No tokens. And so here we are. We got tokens now. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to do my best to get as many of these as I can. I'm working currently building a Deluge missile Tiger Shark fleet. There are commands if you type in !BP builds in my chat. It'll give you a list of boat builds that I have that are sharing that I'll be using on the show, on this stream. And I think that's pretty much it. So I guess right now, what do you guys want me to hit first? Do you want me to go for A's, B's, or C's? Probably A's, right? All right. Well, I do have my subs out here. I actually had somebody came and snipe my dock yesterday, and I had somebody come and snipe my dock and rim my base, and then they retreated and said that they failed. I'm like, they never even went to my channel, but whatever. I guess I'm just going to go straight for the 86s and just to see what they look like compared to last month, because I know last month the H sets were like my big thing, and I think they put a lot more damage than they should, and they don't pay out the points that they should. But if I can do them for free, then I'll make them work. Last month, what we did was we tried to avoid all the thermal ships. Right, we were trying to avoid all the thermal ships, and I'm going to see if we can do that again. This target does look very similar to what we had last month, so that's a good thing. You want the C to C? All right, let me do the A, and then I'll do a C. All right. Now, this is my Scourge Nighthawk fleet, right? So, if you type in, oh my goodness, how am I seeing already? Well, that kind of sucked, guys. That wasn't supposed to happen. I think I'm going to do a C set. Maybe. Maybe I got too close to the V2s, I don't know. But that's alright. I'll zombie these suckers, and I'll bring them back in. Oh, looky here. You see what my problem is? I'm using the wrong freaking torpedoes. I got the siege torpedoes. Dang it. I could have swore I clicked on Scourges. No freaking wonder. Yeah, these are the siege torpedoes right here. These are not my Scourge, so let me retreat these suckers and put them in. And the thermals, I wouldn't say the thermal's bigger just yet. I'm going to retreat and put the right freaking subs in. It's what I get. You know, one day I'm going to learn not to have multiple subfleets on the map, but it's all good. There we go. No. I'm good, guys. Here we go. All right. Now I've got Styx torpedoes. I've got Scourge. Oh crap! No. Almost screwed up again. Now I got bigger range, so. Maybe these guys are listening to Vlad, you know? Because usually, I know last month they said something along the lines like it was identical, right? Or it was very similar, but it wasn't. They changed the entire A set. Alright, let's do this again, guys. We'll do this right this time, right? Maybe. Alright. Man, look at everybody in there. This is awesome. There's so many people in there. I'd like to do shout-outs for everybody. Grumpy Pirate, Damnation and Hellfire, Tiger Ace Ray, Judge Peps, Kraken Doc, Crazy Junior. Let's get that guy. Come here, you. Thank you, Battlestar. And Dark Child. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the host, Dark Child. I appreciate it. go up here and see if I can continue what I'm doing here. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, man, it's funny, because quite honestly, we always depended on KIXEYE an awful lot for our information, right? And we depended on KIXEYE a lot for information, and they're not always the best at putting out the information. You know what I mean? I mean, it's gotten to the point to where, you know, I know for the show, I basically, I don't even look at the Forsaken Mission post on the forums anymore. I just go in there and I check it myself when it starts. You know, that's how I was doing my slides. But I'm not doing that anymore, man. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, but this 86 is identical. Come here, you. Let's go. Come get some. Yep. I think. I don't know, man. I was really hesitant. I wasn't sure I was going to stream this event, but I had so many people hitting me up wanting to. You know, that are really just saying good things about, you know, me doing this particular stream. I mean, even when I fail, they learn what they can't get away with, you know what I mean? So, it's useful, I guess. Well, I don't trust myself to get that, but I can get this guy. All right. Now, I remember last month, once I got warmed up, I was pretty much getting really slick on these things, and I was just kind of sniping these things out from in between the V2s. Maybe I'll get there again. We'll see. I did not crash. Yeah, it's not even been a week, Shadowcat. Yeah, but it's not even been a week. It was just last Thursday was my last show. Last BV show. It was just last Thursday. So I'm still playing. But, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing. I'm not going to lie to you guys because, you know, it's the show is what kept me playing for as long as I was playing. And I've actually got like 59 gold or something like that. Very little gold left. And once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. I'm not putting any more on. That doesn't mean I'm going to quit playing. It just means if KIXEYE wants to coin, they're going to have to do some drastic changes. Make some drastic changes. Hey, Love Angel. There we go. I'm going to get a little something here. Alright, all the Kodiaks are gone. Let's get this guy. Alright. So it looks like all the stuff... Whoa. Oh, there's still a Kodiak left. Hey, thank you, Battlestar. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I've been really conflicted about streaming Battle Parts. I have played. I did all my Forsaken missions this week. I actually got 10 days worth of tokens. It was kind of awesome, ship build tokens. So that was great. It helped me get one of my Deluge Tiger Sharks out, which helped me get some uranium. Because after they changed the armadas, I couldn't get uranium anymore with my with these Nighthawks here. There's still freaking one left, darn it. Go ahead and highlight them so I can keep an eye on them. All right. Let's go ahead and basically I just got to keep my white circles from going into the red circles, right? I don't know if that did it or not, but we'll see. Let's watch it. Die. 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 Oh, didn't die. This is an A set. This is a level 86. Level 86. Let's go up here, see if I can catch him. Let's do that. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get him, get him, get him, get him. I'm not going to get him. Jerk. Ugh. Maybe I ought to just say heck with it and come back in with my rhinos. I go ahead and go this way. See if I can go ahead and just snip out a little piece of him. I don't know that he's going to get around. I don't think he's going to get around. Oh, this sucks. It just takes so much time, you know. But you got to be patient if you want to do this thing, you know, coin free. I can't get it. I can't get it. These things really freaking hurt too, man. If you don't have a, as far as the road crews go, if you don't have like a Sea Serpents or something like that, the missiles on that thing really freaking hurts. They hurt bad. Those are the Trident missiles. Well, they're not Trident missiles. They're not our Trident missiles. But I think they're supposed to be countermeasures and everything. And when they hit hard. They started putting NPC missiles on these things. They don't use the same missiles we do anymore. It's like that's not even though it looks like a V2H, it's really not. It's not really a V2H. It's Kixeye NPC V2H. I just peek these next couple so that I can peek as many as possible. Is that cool? I feel like I can do this one. All right. This is Jaja walls. This is my Jaja walls right here. He actually liked that I called him that, Jaja walls. He's a cool guy. Alright, now on this guy right here, I was talking about crews. A couple of good crews to have are these guys right here, the steelheads. They give you just blanket resistance across the board, right? So those are really good if you don't have any Sea Serpents. Alright, I know, so I got a lot of these guys here, steelheads, the bigger ones. I don't have any of the, I just go ahead and put this guy on. This one right here gives basically 15% resistance across the board on top of the resistances that I already have. You see, I already have like my defense 51%, 50% radioactive, 30% ballistic, 40% explosive. But see, I also get resistances from this. I got a flagship effect that also buffs my defenses on my Harlock Aegis. So I should be able to do this a lot better this month than I did last month. Now, generally, these things all stay on like on a fixed target, right? So, they a fixed trajectory. If it's the same thing as last month, right? They don't chase you. Is all I'm saying. Not until they get to a certain point. It takes a little longer for them to chase you. All right, but let me. Could put that there. And so I'm just saying, basically, if you want, you could just kind of float up there a little bit and start picking them out. There we go. Look at all them countermeasures. Oh, I couldn't believe that all those missiles in the air and that wasn't enough. Oh, these are actually B. All right, Rhino in the back. I kind of felt like he was picking on my Harlock Aegis. He was picking on my Harlock. He's a jerk. He was picking on my Harlock Aegis there. The Harlock Aegis flagship effect does also apply to the Harlock Aegis, so if you got good resistances on that. I mainly just stick with the evade armor, though, quite honestly. Between Cruise and the Harlock Aegis, the magic boat, and the steelheads, you know, I feel pretty good for the most part. Come on, you. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Yep. Yeah, it's my thing is even I don't know if I'm gonna ever build those top prizes because there's other top prizes that I've never built that I like to have. All right. But and really they got to keep me around long enough, right, to get to everything anyway. All right. Say the 86 is done. Voila. Voila. That one's done. All right, so that was 560,156 points. Cool. All right. Let me go ahead and get my subs back out, and we'll just start peeking everything else. Is that cool? I'm just saying, I'm glad I know that the A sets are like they were last month. That just means that I should do okay. Probably not great, but I'll do okay. I'm not going to make the top 100 leaderboards, global leaderboards. That's not going to happen. What the heck, man? I'm stuck in the loading screen of death. Hey, babe, can you put that fan up? Put it on medium or something? Yeah, I probably should, but I'd actually have to, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty hot. All right. All right, so that was an 86. We'll go ahead and see what an 83 looks like. Yeah, I was talking to my babe, okay? And I was talking to my babe. All right. This looks very familiar to me too. I think this is the same thing. My wife is actually right over there. She's right there. I know y'all can't see her, but she's right there. All right, so the thing about peeking these things, okay, why I try not to peek them is because you got these boats in here, and that's really the only way you know nobody's been in there, right? Is because once I go out and I come back in, those are going to be gone. So anybody who wants those, so I need to clean these up is all I'm saying. Anything that I peek, I have to clean up. So I'm going to go ahead and start bookmarking these targets. All right, let me see. Add a bookmark there. And what else are we missing? An 80. 80, 80, 80. All right, let's check that locator. He sets. No 80s on the map. No 80s. Alright. Well, I guess it's going to be B sets then. Alright, let's go pick a 65. Yeah, you know, my wife would have been done with this game a long freaking time ago if it weren't for me. Her big turnoff, quite honestly, I don't remember the B sets too well. Her big turnoff was when they came out with the whole campaign system. Okay, when they start putting out limited hulls of boats that she already built, it turned her off because she is like retrofitting the heck out of stuff, spending like tens or hundreds of thousands of uranium on retrofits to get all these special buffs, and then they come out with something that's got more buffs than she can get, and that ticked her off, man. That was it for her. That was the straw that broke the camel's back for her. That just really turned her off. Now she still plays, but just because me and her, we talk about Battle Pirates, and she still plays because of me. So pretty much in a nutshell is all I'm saying. But yeah, this is the same. That's a 65. Here's a 67. I'm gonna have to go through all of these and clean them up. Oh, now I'm dropping frames. Alright. Now this one also looks familiar. It's got the Reapers in here, and again, with all of these, you should be able to, if you can drive well enough to get around a lot of these thermals, which will be really, really hard, to be honest with you. You may be better off coming in with a lot of these and prepping out some of these first boats to thermals with your rhinos or missile fleet, okay, and then just kind of peeling out the top layer and then going in and trying to get the Kodiaks with your subs. Yeah, it is a surprise about BP still being alive. It's true. Very true. Yeah, this is another one that's the same, pretty much. 63 here. Alright. So I got the 63, a 65, a 67. Got an 80. It's amazing. There's a syndrome, right, for beaten wives, right, that cover for their husbands. There's a syndrome. I can't remember what it's called, but, where basically you just kind of just take it. Okay. Of course, we don't have any problem telling people that it's happening, right? That we're abused. We don't have any problem with it telling people that we're abused, but we allow the abuse to continue. I remember hitting the 80s. I basically, last month, I was able to use the land over here. I was able to come in and prep out some of these boats. I was able to get like this Kodiak right here, and then. Alright, I was able to get this Kodiak and then swim around behind the island to take out these boats right here. Alright, and then at some point I was able to knock out the that boat there, but I don't really remember. But then I came back in with missiles and cleaned everything up. What's an S target? I need to check an S target. Alright, Warstalker, let's see. Um, what the heck is an S target? What do they look like? I saw somebody saying something about an S target, but I haven't got a clue what an S target's supposed to look like. When I looked up here in my locator, I see A, B, and C. There's still armadas on the screen. Actually, still have a sector threat too. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I don't see any S targets. Are they supposed to be around the track bases or what? Oh, I need to complete the A set to get it to spawn. Alright, well maybe I should do that then. Let me go back over here to... is that the 89? Now, see, we got like 43s, 47s. Alright. A 101 is an S target that's supposed to be near some drag bases. Alright. Okay, so it's not this. So let me just look around at some drag bases. There we go. Is that supposed to be an S target right here? P72, if you did good last month, you're probably going to do good this month. Yeah, who needs to... Oh, Frankenstein. Frankenstein's trying to post links. Yeah, that's true. You got to have permission. Oh, and he wants to post. Let me see. I'll just grab it and I'll put it in here. Hey, Rotru. That's what he was posting right there. Right there. That's what he's posting. A 101. Yeah, you did pretty good last month there, P72. Yeah, if you did good last month, you'll probably do good again. Yeah, if you need, if anybody wants to post a link, usually an admin can just type :permit and then your name to add, give you permission to post a link. But if you're a regular here, I have no problem tagging you as a regular, and then you don't need permission anymore. So basically, it looks like we got like 4 pods of ships here, and everything is fixed in the beginning. You could probably do a little bit of prep work in there. But this guy right here, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure he's got thermal. So you probably can't get too close. I don't really see the red circle, but quite honestly, the red circle's probably under. It's probably smaller than the ship, so they're hiding it. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see what the range is like on that thing. Oh. Huh. Probably prep it a little bit. I don't see me hitting too many of these. These look really expensive. All right. Well, I'm probably going to retreat out of here in a minute. All right, good. 42,900. I got for 2 Kodiaks. I don't know if that's horrible. But anyway, there's Damnation. All right, so anyway, where was I? Was there anything else I should be peeking in here? I know the C sets were a little ridiculous last time because you can't really do them for free. The C sets, because even though they're supposed to be weaker, the missiles have much longer range than anything that we have, and the thermal, the thermal in there is pretty great as well. So I don't know if I can do anything in those at all with subs. Let me get in here and just check on my repair real quick, because that's probably done. All right, we're going to go look at some C's. Crazy Junior. Deluge with 95 cloak will work. Well, you know, I got something for that. I got something for that. Let me, I'll show you what I got, man. Pretty proud. I actually can, my Deluge Tiger Sharks, I've only got 2 done. All right, I got my Phantom is in the shipyard right now. So this is my Phantom. It's in there right now. It's still got 3 days, 8 hours left on it. But I'm pretty happy with it. For just 2 boats, I've been doing 75 armadas and 60 armadas with these. Let me just kill my gunboat real quick. Now, my Cat 3 is R15, as is my D2S armor. So I'm fully retrofitted. Alright, had to kill that gunboat real quick. Is the 47 the big one? Yeah, it is. Hey, Maximus, how's it going? Yeah, I think it will. As you type BP builds or exclamation point BP builds in the chat, it'll give you a list of builds that I'm using in here, and you can just type, you know, which fleet you want. Hi, mine. Yeah, these interdictors got like ridiculous thermal on them, insane thermal. Huh? Yeah, they're in the prize list. Yep, you can only get 5, I think, though. Oh crap! Didn't see that coming. Woo! Holy moly! Thank you, Anonymous. I guess I probably ought to go hide. Hey, take care, Insector Gadget. Have a good one. Yeah, they're not all in motion. You see, I mean, there's a few of them that are fixed. All right. Now, after that one, there's nothing else in here with thermal, so I should be able to do the rest of them with subs pretty easy. I'd probably be better off. It'd probably be a lot quicker for me to just go out and come back in with my Scourge torpedoes. I'll go ahead and use my scatter guns on here, though. I got scatter guns in here for a reason. Should be able to chew these guys up pretty quickly, I think. Once I get all 5 boats in here, it's going to be pretty nice. I'm really looking forward to those tokens. See how much it helps me. I mean, that was four Cobra scatter guns in one shot, almost completely demolished that missile cruiser there. Of course, I'm sure they don't have any resistances against no corrosive resistance. All right, there's a C. What else? What's next? Anything? Everybody good? What's funny, babe? All right. Well, if there's nothing else that you guys want me to hit right now, then I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream and put the video up. I do got to get back to work, so it looked like I had like a small issue with drop frames. It didn't last very long. I dropped like 1,346 frames. I don't know where they went. You know, send me your email. I'll email them to you. I don't know. Anyway. But everybody, good luck on the raid. Hopefully you get everything you want, and hopefully you don't have to spend anything to do it. You know, I'm just saying. Screw the leaderboards, okay? Screw the leaderboards, man. Just get your points, get what you need. Help your buddies out once you're done. Get your tokens and stuff like that. Definitely highly recommend making sure you get your tokens. And I will be getting every one of these, probably before I claim any prizes. You know, make sure you get your limited components if you need them too. I might get a couple more scatter guns. I'm not sure. We'll see. The Gales, these Gales work great, man. On the 85 strongholds, they work really amazing. If you ever watched any of my Forsaken Mission streams, just check my YouTube. You'll see them on there. Look at the latest one, obviously, because it's the one that's got the Gales in there. But anyway, you guys take care. I do have about 104 people on here right now. Again, I'm definitely appreciative of everybody that I've gotten on here. So I thank you for everybody who came out and supporting the stream. It is kind of disappointing. I know like a couple of months ago, I broke 300. I'm nowhere near that now, so this is kind of disappointing. But, it is what it is, Kixeye is wrecking the game pretty fast, so. But maybe I can do shout-outs real quick. Let me see. We got 19 Weasel 78, Admiral F and Reg, Afterburst Slurpee, Battlestar 92, Big Daddy Keith, Cappuccino Man, Captain Josh, Commodore Scuttle, Crazy Junior 2, Damon 91B, Darkwater 443, Devil Hammer, Disturbed, Dog Tag 13, Don Willis, Dreadmaul X, Get You Somehow, Gimme One, Gonitz 82, Grumpy Pirate, I Know Stupid, Jeff Beard, Jor Viking, Judge Peps, Kevin 1930, Kimmy 6740, Kongstad 1, Kraken Doc, Led Cinnabite, Lel 3030, Love Angel BP, Maximus PNLS, McCoaster, Mine One It, Miss Swear, M Swear, Nobody Else Than Me, OC Phil, Old Buzzard, P72, Foxo, Russ F150 2. Did you have to make another account? Or Russ F150? SDW, Saracen 3, Shadowcat Dabba, Sherback 1, Simkiss, Spartacus 2804, Svenny C, T-Bauer 78, Warstalker, Damnation in Hellfire, Dr. Phil 89, Sergeant 0311, and White Star. And if you haven't clicked follow underneath, make sure you click follow. Also, there were some other streamers here. I think Disturbed was one that I recognized. You should be able to use Twitch to search for Battle Pirates in the gaming database. So, make sure you follow him if you can, if you're interested in that kind of. Holy crap. Look at that. Dang, Damnation. You got that 69 mega hull outside, man. Looks amazing. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Okay? Y'all take care.
The price is wrong, bitch.